wonderful people of the internet. So this week I was struggling as to come up with an idea for a video, and I gotta be honest, it was stressing me out. So I watched Carrie's video yesterday, and it reminded me of why I wanted to do this YouTubey thingy-majiggy in the first place. Do people still say thingy-majiggy? Anyway, I decided that I'm going to give myself permission to suck. And I know that sounds wrong, but just go with it. So I was going to use writing as an example because I enjoy writing, and the pressure of giving somebody my writing to look at and giving their feedback seems like the worst thing in the world, and that makes me not want to write just because of the idea of somebody saying no, I don't like it. Makes me scared, and it seems really silly because your brain never pictures a scenario where the person actually likes your work. Even at 19, the idea of me asking for help off a friend is like the worst thing in the world, and it puts me off a lot. So about 2 years ago, when I really got into writing, I joined this site called the Youth Writer's Notebook. Unfortunately, it's no longer there, but I used that to post chapters that I was working on of this book that I'm still working on 2 years on. It worked as a motivator for me. I have a Word document on my computer which is just copy and pasted of this feedback, and it does help me improve because feedback is essential. When you put your time and effort into something you're passionate about, you will become biased, and you can't help it. Even if you leave it for a few weeks and get it with a fresh mind, you still will have that bit of bias because you put your time and effort to love what you have made. So getting feedback is essential to improve on what you're working on and know, well, am I wasting my time on this work, or have I got something there? I have about 17 unfinished stories on my computer, just because the idea of sharing it with somebody scares me, so I move on to a different story, and that is gonna stop. I pledge that I'm going to start a Don't Break the Chain chart, and I'm going to write every day, and then at the very end I'm going to share it with somebody, be it a family member, a friend, or a complete stranger over the internet. I'm going to share it with somebody and them give me feedback. I will do that and overcome my fear. Saying I don't like it is not the be all and end all. We fear people saying I don't like something that you've worked hard on, but if they simply say I don't like it, then they're clearly not good at what they claim to be. They have to give you reasons, and reasons are painful. Actually having justification and evidence as to why they don't like your work is so hard to read. But you have to overcome this fear that we have, and it's very difficult. And it's the only way that we're going to be able to improve. And it's important who you give it to, that they have a valid judgment. They also are going to be completely honest with you. I know this video is kind of biased, just talking about writing, but I'm talking about what I know rather than talking down to people. Please, please, don't, if somebody says no, or they don't like something that you've worked hard on, and you really, really feel strongly, just ask somebody else, because it's not the be-all and end-all, as I've already said. J.K. Rowling got rejected by about 12 different publishers until she got published, and that doesn't mean that her work was bad, it just means that the publishers didn't see something in her work that the other person didn't, and I hope they're kicking themselves. So thank you, Carrie. I'm going to get off this video now and start Don't Break the Chain chart, and I am going to suck really No, I'm not going to finish that sentence. I'm going to suck. So, people of the internet, join me. No, oh, why? I'm so innocent. It sounds so wrong. Give yourself permission to suck. Please do. And hopefully we can share our thoughts in the comments. So, bye.